motivation for the need for a magistrate was to keep people from staying too long in street trial. And now you have brought out the reason is that some people get let out early. Is there a real study, has been a study done that aside from people that are pedophiles, people that are repeat offender, people that are probation breakup, people that are parole breakup, people that have 6 WPIs, or people that where the prosecutor or the defense attorney is seeking continuance because he wants to change the witness's opinion. Aside from all these, how many people are really staying too long in the jail? Is that the basis of this discussion? I mean, it's very uncomfortable to see where this country is based on the ritual of free power. You already have all 3 powers in it, and you want to expand this process to normal. But at least let's have a study on that. Let's see what really are the essential number and what is the net saving. I have to do that, and I think you're entitled to do that. But it's so difficult.
Okay, sir, can we cut? I'm sorry. I can't cut long, but you need to put your information in the form of a question that they can answer quickly, okay? I think that the people that can answer that are going to be our law enforcement officials and our district attorney about how long these people are. Next question, please.
If they haven't, do you mean, what do you want to say something to them?
I'm not sure what the question was.
Yeah.
My concern is that, let's say that a family member or someone you know is arrested for DWI this afternoon. A low-level staff person is going to make the determination if they're eligible for pretrial release. A low-level staff person is going to set their pretrial release bond at probably $45, and they're going to be out. And then they're going to go in for a judge in the next couple of days to sign that bond. What if the judge denies it? Now what are you going to do?
Next question.
Sure.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Next question. I think this concludes this.
Right.
I'm sorry, I can see.
Who drafted this bill?
I am going to say that I'm 99% certain we took the Brazoria County bill and just changed it for Galveston County.
Any other questions? Let me step out here.
Over here. I'll start by saying I don't live in Galveston County.
Ma'am, could you stand up? We can't hear you.
However, you said there were 33 magistrates. You said you need magistrates, and this is all about bonding people out in a timely fashion after they're arrested. Am I clear on that?
Not quite. There's many moving parts to it. I believe that we're in agreement that we're fine with the magistrations right now. That Mark Henry and Judge Baker are doing it, and if they can't do it, then they call on one of the other magistrates in the county to fill in and do it. The other piece of it is the pretrial release, and that will take an another meeting to discuss the issues with that. Do you want to?
That's absolutely correct. And we were looking at it as one long process, not breaking up the component parts. Judge is right. The first part of that process is okay, and we don't have any need to add any more magistrates. No, not at all.
Doesn't Travis County have a similar system?
Travis County's legislation says that their magistrates are appointed by the district, and I believe the district and county court judges. A lot of the counties, Tarrant County, a lot of the counties have the same legislation, but instead of giving it to the county commissioners, they give it to the district and county courts, which is my question. The judges, you know, we probably would not oppose, I'm speaking for myself only, legislation that says that that appointment process is what lies with the judges and not the commissioners.
So if this issue of the involvement of the judiciary were taken off the table and they were involved, you would not object to this proposal?
Well, I can only speak for myself after discussions with Judge Henry. However, you've got to involve the judiciary. If there's a problem with the different pieces, then let's have the commissioner's court or the commissioner's representative and the judiciary sit down and talk about that and see what the best solution is. But don't just arbitrarily, without any notification whatsoever to the judiciary, say we're going to try to pass legislation that greatly impacts the judiciary.
I just want to add, Judge Baker is only a magistrate because he's a Lamar municipal judge. Should the city go a different direction, should he say, I don't want to work there anymore, he's no longer a magistrate. So that's one of the issues we were trying to solve. We wanted to appoint him. He knows the job. He does it very well. But we want to make sure that he had a different way of serving in that capacity.
The city council members, did they appoint
magistrates for their local?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Any other questions? Real quick, we need to get wrapped up. Judge?
So you're saying, Judge, that you want to hire magistrates to be in jail the whole day so that when that DWI comes in, that they'll be able to get out of jail right
I
away?
don't recall saying that, Judge.
Well, that's what you just said. You said low-level people are there, and you want to get people out of jail or examine their bond, so
We
somebody.
we definitely want to get people out of jail, but it's not just me saying it, it's the Court of Criminal Appeals in 1999.
Judge Baker's been there for many years, magistrates every day.
We didn't do it every day, I did it Saturday and Sunday.
Get out of jail. Other people have been hired or appointed by the judges through the years. Judge Baker's been there for over 6-7 years, and there's never been a problem until now. And the judges can appoint who they would like to have as magistrate, correct? Because sometimes
What's your
Judge
question?
Baker, don't they appoint someone to succeed?
He didn't have a question, he just.
All right, we need to keep the comments. I know everybody wants to make comments about it, but we really need to keep the personal comments. It's strictly questions. And if that's all that we have, then Linda is the last question here, because we need to wrap it up.
Okay, this seems to me to be a very far-reaching and significant piece of legislation. I wondered whether crafting this and voting on it was part of an entire commissioners court meeting with input from all the commissioners. Just what was the process in crafting this and presenting it to Senator Taylor and Representative Fairclough? Yes.
We had a number of issues on our legislative agenda, I'll say probably 14 or 15 different things. And every commissioner was at least involved in the process except for Commissioner Houston, who wasn't there yet. We passed this in December, I want to say, December 27th or 28th.
Thank you. This concludes this portion of our